supplements for testosterone. So I want to try and keep this quick and simple for you guys. So who needs supplements? So there's basically two types of people who need supplements, right? So you got people with a deficiency. So an actual deficiency measured through your labs, which would be like a vitamin D deficiency, magnesium deficiency, zinc deficiency, or a deficiency through diet. Think like you're following a strict diet, you're cutting calories super low, and this is not going to allow you to have the correct amount of micronutrients to be able to support your testosterone production adequately. Just because, your diet's low, your energy's low, and again, you're not just going to have those things to produce your testosterone. And then there's another type of person who's going to need, or maybe want supplements, is what I should say. These are going to be the people who want to optimize everything and just try and max out everything as much as possible. I'd say most people probably fall into this category. You don't have a deficiency, like you don't have a vitamin D deficiency, which is vitamin D is essential for producing testosterone. Same thing with magnesium and zinc, but you just want to optimize. And you have normal markers on your lab test, and you just want to get more testosterone and push your natural limits higher. So first, I'm going to go over the base supplements. Like these are things that you can pretty much take every single day. And I do just want to recommend that you always check with your healthcare provider before you start any new supplements. And always get your labs checked before and then after too to see if they're actually working, seeing if they're actually making a difference. So the base supplement stack that I personally take every day and that I recommend to people is to take vitamin D, and that's around 5,000 IUs daily. D3. The reason why is the D3. It's basically it's one of the main precursors in. So D3 is not actually vitamin D. So that's actually cholecalciferol, which is vitamin D, and that gets converted in the liver to 25-hydroxycholecalciferol, but that doesn't matter. So you don't want to take D2 because then that has to undergo different conversion steps and things like that. But vitamin D around 5,000 IUs daily, and pair it with D3 or pair it with K2 and eat it with a fatty meal to enhance its absorption. Now, there are some studies showing that if you max out your vitamin D and go to like 10,000 IUs, it can potentially cause more muscle growth and fat gain and fat loss. But I don't recommend that. Just kind of hit your normal values with the supplement, and then make sure you're getting outside, because vitamin D you get most of your vitamin D throughout the sun. Now, magnesium is the second one. That is another one that is crucial for testosterone production, as well as it helps you sleep a little bit. And sleep is one of the main drivers for testosterone production as well. So what I recommend is actually taking about 300 to 500 milligrams of magnesium at night, and glycinate at night. That's what I take. And again, always consult your healthcare provider before you start anything. And then same thing with zinc, at about 30 to 50 milligrams, and you want to do a chelated zinc with copper, because the zinc can actually deplete copper stores when you're supplementing zinc. So these are what I call the intensifiers. So you get the base supplement stack of these things, and then you add these things on and kind of cycle them throughout. So Tangat Ali, that is very good if you have high SHBG levels, and it's also just very good in general. It has been shown to just increase testosterone about 200 nanograms per deciliter, which is a lot. So I personally take this, and when I do take it, I test my labs, it jacked it up about like 250 points just by that. I recommend to cycle all of these. So same thing with boron. But with the SHBG, I'm going to add this in here too if I can. So what I do is, if I'm taking it, I'm going to take it for 6 weeks total. And I'm not going to take it every day. I'm going to do 3 days on, 1 day off, and then 2 days on, 1 day off. So you're taking it 5 days out of the week. Boron, same thing. It decreases SHBG, which binds up your testosterone, and it will increase your free testosterone. So at 5 to 10 milligrams daily is the study dose. And again, I actually do take this every day. I will stop every supplement for about like 2 weeks just to give my body some time to just function without supplements, but I take boron 5 to 10 milligrams every day. And Fidoja agrestis, I have taken this. There are not a lot of studies on it, and there are some things showing that it could actually damage your testes. It's thought to produce a little bit. There's really not much studies about how it works, but it can increase your testosterone like up to 600 points. So I take this like every once in a while if I just want a quick boost. I don't take it every day. And 600 milligrams is usually the max dose, but I only take 300. And like, say I know I have a hard lift later, I'm not going to take it every day, maybe like 2 times a week max. But what I'll do is I'll take 300 milligrams of the Fedoja, and I'm telling you, like, I haven't got my labs tested with it, but it's insane the way it works and the way it makes you feel. It's like you're like injecting testosterone. And ashwagandha too. This really I don't recommend. I only really recommend it if you're like the type of person to just be like stressed out all the time, because it can lower your stress, decrease your like chronic cortisol state, which will in turn increase your testosterone. But again, I don't really recommend this. It kind of has like SSRI effects. So if you're like already a calm person, it's going to kind of blunt your mood and your regulation, make you more like just not care about anything, which I don't think is a good thing. And again, you don't need supplements because the main driver of your physique, your testosterone, everything is your lifestyle. It's developing your diet, follow that animal-based diet, cut out the seed oils, cut out the bullshit, um, and just go from there, because you can get way better results if you focus on just the lifestyle factors. So let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about next time. I'm doing this for you guys. I really like just researching this stuff. I just want to help you guys. So let me know what you want to know in the comments.